Hey guys, back with another video. This time going for my Cat 3 rating on PilotEdge. We're at San Luis Airport, sitting in transient parking in the stock Cessna, the Bambino stock Cessna. Tower's right there, you can see. It's a pretty simple Cat 3 rating. It's basically pattern work at St. Louis. 3 laps around, and as long as you're communicating with tower and following instructions, it's pretty easy cat test to pass. So I've been watching a couple of videos of others doing it just to make sure, and I've been practicing some pattern work here at St. Louis just to be familiar with the terrain and where I should be in the pattern. Also, Thomas Rasmussen, if you're not following his channel, please do. I've got him featured on my channel. He just released a really great video on how to fly a pattern, or circuit as they say in Europe. Here in the US we say pattern, but it's really informational. He takes you through everything, including the altitude where you should be and speeds and angle of approach and stuff like that. So it's very good information to have in your head as you're practicing your pattern work, which is really a key to any flight. So we're cold and dark here in our Cessna, so we're gonna get this thing started up. And I'll just go over, before we do that, you're looking here at the sectional map. You can see San Luis, our frequency is 124.0, ATIS is 120.6. Also the ground traffic, I think, is 121.6, but we'll make sure we've got that all programmed. Well, actually, I can pull up the airport information here. Here's our frequencies. Yeah, ground is 121.6, tower is 124. That's who we're going to be talking to. If we pull up the airport diagram, you can see we're parked right there next in transient parking, next to the tower, just east of the tower. And the main thing is just to communicate properly with tower and with ground to make sure that we're doing things in the right way. So we'll talk to the ground first to get permission to taxi, and then switch over to tower when we're ready to depart, when we're holding short. So yeah, so that's pretty simple. So let's get this thing started up here. We're going to want our mixture in full. We're going to want our battery on and fuel pump prime. 1, 2, 3. Fuel plug is in. We're set to both. And clear prop. Look around. Oh, there's some deer running around over there. Kind of odd the way they run. No one around here, so clear prop. And we will start this thing up. Okay, good. We have a good start. Let's get our beacon on. Taxi lights, nav lights, and strobe. Get our alternator on. Probably should have done that in a different order. Probably should have had the alternator on first. Let's get our avionics on. Now I already have my frequencies plugged in. ATIS is 120.6. Ground is 121.4. Tower is 124. So we're all set to go. And I've got pilot command, so I can say switch COM 1.
COM1 set to 124.0.
Switch COM 1.
COM1 set to 121.6.
Beautiful, right? Just makes it a lot easier. Now make sure we have the altimeter, the transponder set to 1200, altimeter on, which is what you're going to be squawking, 1200 when you're flying VFR, which we're doing today. We're going to make sure our runway, well, let's check the runway here. 291, so 292. Set heading bug to 292.
Heading bug set to 292 degrees.
We'll just make sure that's good before we go, but I'm pretty sure that's good. And that should be about it. So what we'll do is we can, once our plane is warmed up here, we can contact ground. And actually, let's connect to PilotEdge. You don't need to file a flight plan.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Let's listen to our ATIS, make sure we've got the right information.
San Luis Co. RGNL information Bravo. 2100 Zulu weather. Wind calm.
Visibility Echo Uniform, Los Angeles Center, standby.
Sky clear. Temperature 14. Dew point -25. Altimeter 2992. Arriving runway 29. Departing runway 29. Advise on initial contact you have Bravo.
Bravo. Okay, good. We have Bravo. So we're on 121.6, which is just to make sure, that is our ground, and tower is 124. Good. Alright, here we go. St. Louis ground, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta in transient park purpose pattern work with rock.
Air 328 Tango Delta, St. Louis ground, runway 29 taxi alpha.
29 taxi alpha, and this is for the Cat 3.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. A little nervous, even though I've practiced this a bunch of times.
Van Nuys Tower, Commander 6366 Delta, clear of 16 right at Golf.
Air 58 Echo Uniform, read back correct. Air 66 Delta, taxi to parking via Alpha. Remain this frequency and passing so far.
Thank you. Parking via Alpha 66 Delta.
King Air 5 Bravo Mike, taxi to parking via Alpha.
All we can do is fail and not do it again. No big deal. I don't see anybody else here at St. Louis, so that makes it a little easier. But it would be kind of cool if someone else was here.
Palm Springs Tower, just 3 SA to Cessna uniform, this will full stop.
Roger.
Now I'm going to set the switch to tower before. Switch combo.
COM1 set to 124.0.
Alright, so now we're switched to tower. The pedals keep slipping.
Palm Springs clear, Southwest 335, look for IFR to Santa Barbara.
A lot of people on this 124 frequency.
Southwest 335 Las Vegas clearance clear to Santa Barbara Airport.
I don't know why I'm here.
McCarran for departure Hector transition then is valid climb via SID. Departure frequency 133.905 squawk 247. No problem, expect runway 7 left.
7 left, Southwest 335.
This is 7 Whiskey Uniform taxi to parking via Echo. Remain this frequency, have a great rest of your day.
Alright, GA parking via Echo, you have a great one. Thanks very much for your help, 827 Whiskey uniform.
Santa Maria Tower, Glass Air 20, we're about 7.5 to the southeast, 4,000 feet inbound for low approach, following with a right close traffic.
See, I think in normal life, like, we wouldn't get all these frequencies because we're on 124 and we're hearing like
Alright,
everybody.
20 Echo Santa Maria Tower, Roger, make straight in runway 30, report, actually you said you're following with a closed traffic?
Affirmative for full stop.
That's our 20 Echo, okay, what you said is contradictory. First off you said it's for closed traffic, then you said for a full stop. If you're making a full stop, you're not going to be staying in the pattern, so what are you doing?
Negative, let's start over here. I'm going to be inbound for a low approach, 30, following with a right closed traffic for full stop, 20 Echo.
For 20 Echo, Roger. Make straight in runway 30. Clear low approach on the go, make right close traffic, and report midfield runway 30.
30 clear low approach, and we'll report midfield 30, 20 Echo.
St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta holding short runway 29.
328 Tango Delta, St. Louis Tower, left close traffic approved, report midfield each time.
328 Tango Delta, takeoff runway 29, report midfield. Alright, we're good to go.
Van Nuys ground, November 6840 Hotel. Hopefully that's filed correctly now, and if it is, I am ready to copy IFR to John Wayne.
Make sure we do things right here. We'll roll up past the piano keys and then we'll take off here. Here we go. Let's go.
6843 Hotel, you're with Burbank Tower. Who are you trying to contact?
And rotate.
Van Nuys ground, but my radios aren't set to Burbank.
6843 Hotel, Roger. You might have a frequency bug. Try just disconnecting from the network real quick and then trying them again. And Van Nuys does have a clearance delivery, so you need to contact clearance delivery with your request.
I want to be up at about.
All right, will do.
flaps
Thank you.
Up now. I want to be up at about
2 Sierra, midfield 30.
500 before I make our.
Number 2
crosswind
Sierra,
turn.
runway 30, clear to land.
30 land, 2 Sierra.
Los Angeles clearance, Delta 1019, IFR San Diego.
Delta 1019, Los Angeles clearance, standby. Number 2 Sierra, just
Standby,
FYI, from what I heard you say, you said that I did give you a frequency change. I don't recall giving you one. I gave a different aircraft a frequency change and told them radar services terminated, so it might have gotten, call signs might have got mixed up there. Obviously you would have to double check the recordings to verify, but I just wanted to bring it up so you'd be aware of it, and that's something that could become an issue if you did it in real world.
Roger, I apologize about that, 2 Sierra.
Delta 1019, Los Angeles clearance, the equipment suffix.
L is in Lima.
Okay, where's that tower?
Delta 1019,
tower?
Roger, clear
There it
to
is.
San Diego, Bravo, correction, San Diego, Bravo. Delta 1019, clear to San Diego, Lindbergh International Airport. LAX 9er departure, Mission Bay transition direct. Climb via SID, accept maintain 5,000, expect 5000 was our minutes after departure. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 2327.
St. Louis Tower 328 Tango Delta reporting midfield.
Delta 1019 cleared the LAX 9 departure, Mission Bay transition. Will climb via the SID. 5,000, expect 150, 10 minutes after departure, 125.2, squawk 2327, Delta 1019.
Alright, Tango Delta, runway 29, clear for the option.
Here for the option 29 328 Tango Delta.
Delta 1019, read back correct.
Santa Maria Tower, Glass Air 2 Sierra, clear runway 30 Alpha 6, taxi to terminal.
Air 2 Sierra, taxi to Bravo Alpha, remain this frequency. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Alpha, you have the same, 2 Sierra.
Air 58 Echo Uniform, release for departure, clearance void if not off in 5 minutes, if not off in 5 minutes, advise intentions is frequency not later than 10 minutes, change to advisory frequency.
See, I don't know why I'm hearing everything, but it's. I hear everything, every frequency.
Van Nuys ground, November 6843 Hotel radio check.
Air 6843 Hotel, I'm still receiving you on Burbank Tower. What do you have your, for number one, make sure your COM1 radio is what's active, or if you're using the COM2, you might want to just change it to COM1 just to see if it'll work. Also, make sure the frequency is correct. Van Nuys ground, I know is 121. Stand by.
There's a lot of chatter, and I'm not sure.
Yeah, I have that entered, and I only have COM1 selected, so I'll just get it entirely out, and then I'll come back in to see if that fixes itself.
Air 6843 Hotel, yep, that's weird because none of the closest frequency to Burbank Tower would be Van Nuys Tower, but that's different itself, so I'm not really sure what to tell you yet. Try just restarting the full program, maybe even your simulator, and if that doesn't work, possibly just restart of your system. Hopefully the troubleshooting works.
Yeah, I'll talk to you in a few.
Alright, that's the first lap with gear on the runway there.
Van Nuys clearance delivery, Commander 6366 Delta. Looking for a south departure for the coastal route with X-ray.
I guess I should switch my map here, right? So you guys can see my pattern. Although I don't want to get thrown off here, but yeah, I'm not sure if I should be hearing all that other radio traffic. I'm on 124.0 and I'm hearing like everything. I guess that's the way PilotEdge works during the day. I'm not sure. But it can be confusing because I feel like I'm breaking through.
Southwest 235, push back off Charlie 11, have the weather ready, taxi 7 left.
And that could get really confusing.
Delta 1019, Los Angeles ground. Runway 25 right, text via Charlie 9er Bravo.
Alright, where's our tower?
Las Vegas ground, Southwest 335, push back off Charlie 11, with the weather ready, taxi 7 left.
Our tower.
Southwest 335, Las Vegas ground, runway 25, correction, runway 7 left at Alpha 8, taxi via Charlie, Bravo 5, Bravo Alpha 8.
St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta reporting midfield 29.
Charlie, Bravo 5, Bravo Alpha 8, for Southwest 335, 7 left.
Alright, Tango Delta, runway 29 are clear for the option.
Here for the option, 328 Tango Delta. So far, I think I'm doing okay, guys. I think I'm doing okay.
Van Nuys clearance delivery, Commander 6366 Delta. Look for south departure for the coastal route with X-ray.
Flaps to 10.
No 6366 Delta, Van Nuys clearance. Are you looking for advisories or you just a taxi? I missed that part.
I like her. She's very helpful.
Just looking for the south departure for the coastal route.
You can tell she wants to help people. It's good.
6366 Delta, Roger. If you're looking for a taxi, you can just contact ground.
A-firm. We'll go.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 1019, ready for taxi south into the field at Charlie 9.
Delta 1019, Los Angeles ground. Verify your transponders on altitude mode, please.
It is right now.
Delta 1019, thank you. Runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 9er Bravo.
Charlie 9er Bravo to 25 right, Delta 1019.
Van
Alright,
Nuys,
finishing lap 2
Van
here.
Nuys clearance, November 6843 Hotel radio check.
So far, so good. Seems like. I think it was helpful that I practiced doing laps here, you know. Get you used to the
Bear
terrain.
58 Echo uniform, Circle the Bridge, I didn't see altitude leaving.
What to see, what to look for. We are good to go here. Forward down.
Bear 58 Echo uniform, your radar contact 3 miles west of Thermal. View our Palm Springs altimeter 2978. Climb and maintain 10,000.
Rotate.
Calling radio, check your 5x5.
Van Nuys ground, Commander 6366 Delta is at GA parking off of Golf, looking for a south departure for the coastal route with X-ray.
6366 Delta, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
So about 300 feet.
16
you
right
bring the
via Alpha
flaps
Charlie,
up,
66 Delta.
Get the 5, and we're going to do our crosswind turn.
Van Nuys clearance, November 6843 Hotel is at Piper Meridian, looking to pick up our IFR to John Wayne.
Climb up to
Or
1,000.
68 6843 Hotel. I'm still receiving you on Burbank Tower. Let's do this. Let's try a different frequency. Contact SoCal approach, or correction, change my frequency 134.2.
134.2.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Why do I pick? Why am I pick? I mean, I've got COM 2 off. I'm just listening to COM 1, and I'm hearing everything. I'm not sure if that's right or not.
Las Vegas Tower, Southwest 235, holding short 7 left at Alpha 8, ready for departure.
Gotta get down here. We're a little above.
Southwest 335 Las Vegas Tower, wind variable at 5, runway 7 left at Alpha 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 7 left, Southwest 235.
November 6843 Hotel, radio check on 134.2.
St. Louis Tower, 328 Tango Delta, midfield, runway 29.
6843 Hotel, Night, I'm still receiving you on Burbank Tower. Let's try something else. Can you relocate to a different airport, so like John Wayne or Santa Barbara, something like that, and then just try to call the ground?
Will do.
Number 8 Tango Delta, runway 29, clear for the option.
Clear for the option 29 or 328 Tango Delta.
Los Angeles ground, Delta 1019, holding short, runway 25 right at Foxtrot.
Delta 1019, contact tower.
Over to tower, Delta 1019. Los Angeles Tower, Delta 1019, short of runway 25 right at Foxtrot with the weather.
Delta 1019, Los Angeles Tower, wind 25011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 1019.
All right, we're going to full stop here. We don't have to tell her because we have the option, so.
Van Nuys Tower, Commander 6366 Delta, holding short 16 right.
Commander 6366 Delta, Van Nuys Tower, course approved, wind variable at 5, runway 16 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 16 right, 66 Delta.
Southwest 335, contact departure.
One departure, Southwest 235.
I like her. She's got a nice voice, and she's very helpful.
Southwest 335, Las Vegas departure, radar contact.
Full flaps. 65 knots, just like where we want to be with a Cessna. 400 feet. Rudder in the middle. We're ready to use our toe brakes.
Southwest 335, climb maintain flight level 190.
I think I've got 3 tight patterns there. Felt like they were very tight.
Delta
patterns.
1019, contact SoCal departure.
Over to departure, Delta 1019.
A little rough. Flaps up. Right over here.
Delta 1019, Las Vegas departure, correction, SoCal departure. You are radar contact, fly heading 160, vector Carif, climb and maintain 1000.
St. Louis Tower, Skyhawk 328 Tango Delta, clear runway 29, request taxiing to transient park, please.
Number 8 Tango Delta, taxi to park via Alpha. It's passed by the Cat 3.
Thank you very much. Have a great day. Taxi Alpha 2 Transit. All right, we passed. That's sweet. That was a pretty easy one. But I'm not sure if I should have been hearing all that traffic. I mean, I'm on 124 for St. Louis, and I'm hearing Van Nuys and Burbank and Los Angeles and everybody on 124. Any event, mission accomplished. Pass on the Cat 3. And in Cat 4, we start to get into some real flying and some real communication, which is cool. But, hey, I'm happy I passed.
Delta 1019, contact Circle approach 127.4.
Hopefully I was able to record this, and I'll mix in the tower view. So if you saw that, you'll see the landings. I thought pretty much every landing was pretty good. Maybe no 10s in there, but probably 7s and 8s. So pretty happy with that. Let's get our brakes on here. Where's my mouse? Come on, there we go. I could use pilot command for that. So let's get the avionics off.
Delta 1019, SoCal approach. I do not have.
Done with that. Mixture out. Turn it off. Battery off. Switch to. Oops. And I probably should have turned all those switches off first. Anyway, that's a pass on the Cat 3. Guys, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like what you saw today. And hope you subscribe to Bambino Games for more X-Plane flying in VR. Lots of fun and really enjoy this. And now I'm going to get ready for the Cat 4. Have a great day, guys, and fly safe.